Hi, this is Scotty with Digital Mineral Solutions, LLC, based out of Eugene, Oregon. I am currently trying to fix this issue of building this llama build on my Termux on my Android. I am trying to get it to build and run a large language model, pre-trained large language model on certain subjects to make my Marvin smarter. You can watch in my earlier videos my basic Marvin that runs totally offline, totally off the cloud, no cloud needed, totally private, secure. Um, just a project I'm working on. I want to make a personal assistant that answers only to me, learns from my behavior and my attitude, and knows when to prompt me to do things that we've discussed in the past or it's heard me discuss. Eventually, I'd like it to listen to me all the time. I'd like it to know that it's what it is. But here we are I'm on this build. I'm trying to make offline systems for the underserved regions, people in the 5 billion other people of the world that don't get served by big tech, um, and don't have the connectivity, even if they did. A lot of those countries if they're lucky, are on 2G networks, or if they're really lucky, that's 3G. And they use phones that are low RAM, so I'm building this to be low RAM compatible and all the way up to high RAM compatible. So it's scalable and it's modular. So if you want one for uh, being, say, like I'm building a firefighter module so that it can run a whole fire team in the wilderness totally offline. I'm making online e-commerce sales module that builds sales platforms autonomously and sells products autonomously that it can control, like digital products and stuff like that. Maybe copies of itself or parts of its code, anything it can deems sellable. I'm building a meta agent that's personal to you, that has its own fingerprint as its own individual too. Um, that's Marvin. And I didn't name him after the Marvin in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I named him Marvin after Marvin Minsky, who is one of the founders of the MIT Machine Learning and AI Lab back in the 70s. Marvin Minsky. So, if anybody's wondering, that's a little bit of trivia about my system. I'd like to eventually give it a body. I've thought about RC cars to put sensors on it. We'll see. I would like to get it working on my Android first. So, if anybody's interested in helping me with this project, hit me up. Message me in the comments. I could use funds. I need computers. I need high RAM systems to keep it going right now. I'm getting to a RAM wall right now, I call it, where I had to borrow RAM for my storage on my phone which it's cool. I didn't know I could do that until a couple months ago. And so I went from I think 6 gigs or something like that, or 8 gigs, to now I'm at 12, and I could do 16 if I wanted to push it. So my Moto G Power 2024 is running on 12 gigs of RAM right now. 4 of it borrowed from the storage. It's called ZRAM, if anybody wants to know. We're at 90% here. Hopefully this builds right and I can upload it to my system. But there's a lot of AI inference that I'm going to need to do, and I need one of those Jetson systems, or like something with a good GPU and CPU system, preferably 24 gigs of RAM or better. I'd really like to get one of those Jetsons though. It would be it's low wattage. I can run it off of solar, supercomputer off solar. That's amazing, isn't it? But there we go. We're at 95%. I'm going to try to run you guys through what the build I'm working on. It's a pre-trained model. I already have a large language model on my phone, but it's given me a pre-trained model. I'll give you a little break here, guys, and this. The offline AI chatbot runs entire on my Android phone without using Termex, works without internet, even in the middle of it, answers humanitarian aid, survival, and medical questions. Uses Tiny Llama, 1.1 billion parameter open source language model, run on a quant-size model view file using the llama.cpp engine. Train or fine-tune it later for African regions and dialects. What we're specifically doing right now is compiling the large language model engine called llama.cpp. It runs .gguf models like Tiny Llama. We're building the CLI program called Llama that takes in a prompt like, how do you treat cholera in rural Kenya, and gives you back a 300-word response from a Tiny Llama model. We're just making this smarter. In my earlier videos, I've showed you a more basic version, and I'm hoping to have this running here in the next 24 hours. Probably 100 times way more adapted, answering the questions totally offline without any service. But as you can see, it's like I'm building this field deployable offline AI for underserved regions. But let me get back to this and see if the build's done. Oh, yep, there we are. 100%. Okay, so let's see. Locate it. All right. We're gonna locate the file and then run it probably. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. I think so, right? There we go. Still didn't get built. Current version, the llama is hidden inside example. Okay, and even when you enable, it might not be built. Aha, 2 working right paths forward. What's the second build? Build full llama CLI with required libraries. Easiest. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. This makes things so much easier. If anybody out there has good ideas, I definitely suggest paying for ChatGPT and cross-referencing it with something from Gemini, or something. Like anything you get, just say, hey, does this really do what it does? Because sometimes it catches things, but they'll both make things better until you got really good working code. So let's see what else we got to do here. Do that. Copy that. And I've been working on this for about 6 hours now, making videos the whole time. I'll be getting there soon. No such file or directory. Weird. Still doing it. Over You confirm that the main binary is still missing even after everything. So let's lock this down. All right. Let's go. Let's do it. See what happens. There it goes. Bam. Hell yeah. Looks like it's working. There we go. Uh-oh, error. Damn it. Let's do all this. Bow. Let's get all this. Oh, shoot. And all the way up till it's back at... Oh, shit, don't do that. Oh shit. There we go. I'm gonna be out of, like... should go in the current clone. Here's a working fix. See, I would just give up by now. Now it makes it way easier to get done. Thank you, OpenAI. They even helped me in the desert. My fan broke down and I was about to leave it, take the plates off. And I climbed to the top of this mountain so I could get cell phone service, asked ChatGPT what was wrong with my vehicle, give it all the scenarios, gave it a good prompt. And it told me first time exactly what it was. And I fixed my van and drove out of there. So I wrote him a letter, thank you letter. It's a known good state. Let's see. The safe tag instead. It's a known good state that includes the... Okay, let's see. Copy that. Well, okay. Well, if that don't work, do... that didn't match either. Ugh. Alright, here we are. You're running into a problem because the commit tag you're trying to access isn't present in your local Git history. Okay. Okay, let's see. On that. Alright. Copy. Okay. We're gonna get there, guys. This is intense for me. I'm doing stuff I've never been able to do without just... Alright. Display setting configured. Turn off this. Oh, wait. You say you are in detached head state. You can look around, make experimental changes, and commit them. You can discard any commits you make in this. Let's see what it says. Okay. Wait. Okay. Copy. Excellent. Now you're on tag, which is stable. Okay. Bam. Let's do this again. Bam. There we go. It said it made it, right? Let's see. Let's see if it's right. Copy. God dang it. In recent news, let's see. I might be having to get back to you on this. Let me get back to you on this, guys. This is another feed. I'll get on there.